You know in life when they say if you want something, you have to go out there and get it? Well, this is me wanting my own cooking show my entire life and going out and getting it. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys something that every time I make, every single person in the room doesn't have one bad thing to say and is just flabbergasted by how good these little balls of joy are. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make Oreo balls. Probably the easiest, simplest thing known to man. No, I did not come up with this recipe, but I did come up with a way to make it absolutely adorable and Halloween themed, so stay tuned. This is probably, I can't tell you how many people every time I bring this is the easiest thing to make, and every time I bring it I have at least one person in a crowded room ask me what the recipe is, and it is simply 1 pack of Oreos to 1 pack of cream cheese. And then the key here is, and I don't think many people, I haven't even done any research if this recipe is even online, but the key to making these Oreo balls so scrumptious is this chocolate right here. It is almond bark. I, for the life of me, can only find it at Walmart, and for some reason, I've been making these since I graduated college. I graduated college in 2016. I can only find these in Walmart, and for some reason recently the white chocolate has been out in multiple Walmarts, and I stopped by a Walmart by my office and there was 2 white almond bar chocolates left, so I bought them because I knew I was going to be making these throughout the holiday season. And you don't have to make it just for Halloween, you can decorate it to different holidays with a simple way of just picking up colored sprinkles. I'll show you guys. I mean, I don't know why I have to show you, but I'll still show you. You just sprinkle Valentine's Day colors, Christmas colors. You can put little Christmas trees on your Christmas colors, Christmas cookies, St. Patrick's Day. Literally any occasion you can make these Oreo balls. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first episode of my cooking show. So like I said, you're gonna need Oreos, cream cheese sprinkles. These are for when we decorate the Oreo balls to look like mummies, so I'm just gonna put these to the side. You're gonna need parchment paper, white bark, mixing bowl, and a blender. Food processor works. Now, I already have 1 batch sitting in the fridge, so this isn't dirty. I literally just made a batch. Before we get started, I'm gonna pop back on my apron because I'm the messiest chef you'll ever know. And I'm wearing white, so better to be safe than sorry. So it's officially October and we are definitely going for a Halloween theme. I call these my mummy balls. I have my bat little crew neck sweater on. And I know you can also get the almond bark on Amazon, so I'll link it, but it is ridiculously so much cheaper from Walmart. So you're just gonna break up your Oreo balls. If you hear something moving behind me, it's one of the dogs. This is not doggy friendly by any means. This is also not a healthy meal by any means, but it's a crowd pleaser and absolutely delicious. So we're breaking up those Oreo balls just to give the blender a break. Food processor works good. Anything that's gonna give you a really just powdery soft consistency. So I'm just using my Ninja. And then because of the cream, we're not separating the cream and the cookies, but because the cream is in these cookies, when you blend, sometimes it'll stick to the side of the blender. And because of that, you're probably gonna have to stop the blender halfway through, give it a few smacks, shake it all around, and then reblend. Also, while you're doing this, I don't think I mentioned it, make sure you take out your cream cheese so it's soft. If it's softer and has come to room temperature, it's going to make it a heck of a lot easier to blend in your cookie powder. Okay, so now I'm just going to blend these up. Like I said, because of the cream, you're gonna wanna shake it up a few times. All right, and then take it off the blender. Give it a few smacks. Could also do that. And then when you empty it out, you're going to have a smooth consistency. You might get a few chunks here and there, but when you mix in the cream cheese, that'll most likely get some of the chunks out. And then every now and then, I don't mind having like a cookie chunk in there. And by chunk, I mean like a dime-sized chunk, nothing too crazy. I don't have a fancy blender, so I'm working with what I got. So if you have a fancier blender at home, you'll probably won't get any chunks, which is fine too. And if you're really fancy and got the monies for it, because I ain't got the monies for it right now, have a KitchenAid, that'll come in big handy in our next step. So KitchenAid, if you're watching and you're listening, you know, I'm not gonna turn you down if you wanna send me one to help out in my new cooking show. Trust them. Now we're gonna take our room temperature soft cream cheese. And we're gonna mix the cream cheese in with the cookie powder. Okay, so like I said before, if you have a KitchenAid, this might be a little easier for you this step, but so I don't. I mix everything by hand. So I'm gonna take a fork and I'm going to put my cream cheese in like 1-inch sections. And then I use a fork in the beginning. Just to kind of get it going. And then I'll show you my trick to really get this to turn into a paste, because that's what the end goal is here. You want the cream cheese and the cookies to kind of come together like a fudgy paste. I'll show you guys what I mean. So I usually do the fork method until I've gotten all the cream cheese into the bowl. I don't have plastic gloves, so this is what is gonna happen. You can use your hands, and I've had someone ask me before why I don't use my hands, and it's because I have long nails, and I hate getting the cookie under my nails. If I had short nails, it wouldn't bother me. So you're just going to, so I'm gonna show you on camera. See how that's kind of turning into a paste? We're just gonna mix it so that we can't see any more white marble. You don't really want white marble, you really want this to be evenly mixed in. Sometimes I like to drive my knuckles into it to really get it going in that paste form. Okay, eventually, you're gonna get a fudgy ball like this. And I just keep mixing. A little marble with the cream cheese is okay, but I try to get it as close to perfect as possible. So now you're gonna wanna grab your baking sheet and some some wax paper, parchment paper, paper. I'm just gonna say wax paper. You're gonna put that down. Now we're gonna roll these into little balls. It's easy to get carried away with how big you make your balls. I know a lot of us like big balls out there, but bite-sized balls is the goal here. I say this, and my first ball is pretty big, so I'm gonna take a little chunk out. Now I'm gonna wash my hands and we're gonna pop this in the fridge. Okay, so next up, we're going to melt the dark chocolate. I am going to warn you, if you have granite countertops, they're gonna come into use, because granite Granite countertops can take a punch, and it takes a punch to break the almond bark in half. So what I like to do is just put a little slapperoni against the countertop, and then bam, breaks your bark. So the trick to melting chocolate here is you want to do a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time, and melt it a little bit at a time. So I'd say melt it in about 30-second intervals. Take it out, give it a stir, put it back in, and do the same. Okay, so as you can see, I have a few already done here. All you're gonna do is drop that Oreo ball into the melted chocolate and just make sure it is fully coated. What's so great about this chocolate is that you don't even have to put it into the fridge before it hardens. It'll harden in about 10 to 15 minutes. It's awesome. And it's absolutely delicious. I am a huge fan of this chocolate. And I've tried Ghirardelli's white chocolate and other dipping chocolate chips and things like that, and just nothing else, absolutely nothing else compares. Another great thing about these is they're great for parties. You can serve them cold. I'll usually put them in the fridge overnight, or you can eat them at room temperature. Some people like them room temperature. I go back and forth about which way I'm in the mood for with them. But so with the Mummies, you can see here, I've put little chocolate chips as eyes. Are you excited? Yeah, Daddy's home. But as far as the Mummy goes, I just take my spoon and drizzle the chocolate across like it is a mummy, and it has been wrapped, and it's so sticking cute for Halloween and so easy. Kind of messed up the eye on that one, but it's okay. You can also do the melted chocolate in the sandwich bag trick. I just think this is such a time saver. Kind of let the majority of it drip off the spoon first. And the slower it goes, the better you'll get perfect line. Okay, so that's it for this video. These are the Mummy balls. I hope you guys make them just in time for Halloween, and I hope you all enjoy them. Let me know down below if you end up making these and what you guys think. I know many of you probably have had these before, but if you haven't, let me know. They are always a winner in any room. Just wanted to show y'all the cute little Pyrex. This is not sponsored or anything. I just thought it was so cute. We're big Pyrex people in our family. And they have 3 different versions of Halloween Pyrex, and I thought it was so cute because we are going to go bring some of these to Ryan's mom tomorrow, and I thought this would just be precious. Little Halloween Mummy balls and a Halloween Pyrex. I'll link it down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe, and happy Halloween, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye!